Alright, so second game coming up with Check against Focus again. Focus managed to win the first map with insane item drops. That expansion against Wright's Bears. Now it's most likely going to be the Talons, I suppose. And Check going for quite an offensive ancient of war towards the creep camp. Oftentimes you see Nidalos build it here. But now he rather goes for it offensively, so if there would be an early PN scout, he would be able to pull the creep in and kill it. But that's not the case, so I guess it works just fine. Allows him to creep a bit faster as well. And maybe Czech will try to go into some Wright's Bears plays again, but I would really expect Talons this time. Although you can never be so sure. Let's see now. Maybe Focus will try to go for a one burrow attack again, although I think on this map it's a bit less likely, because there's less scouting to be done to find the opponent's base. And also, it's better for harassing early, I would say. See the Blade Master again and the Demon Hunter. This was just to be expected. There's nothing too special here. Has two Wisps nicely hidden there. That's quite a nice spot, actually. Gotta remember that one when I play Nightlof. And Focus will plant his shop here now. There we go. Close this base again on the right side of the base. And Focus could either go for early harass now, but he probably won't because it's not going to do so much, and then his early shop wouldn't do so much either. Because he can't arrive here in time to really steal much, maybe except for one creep. What he's most likely going to do instead is just creep his own Auger Magi here, maybe the whole spot, but it's quite likely he will just creep Auger Magi only. He could also try to go for red spot first, although I don't think that's so nice in this matchup. Against UD, for example, it would usually be better. Because with Book of the Dead, for example, you can do a lot against UD. Against Nightlof, you would just get it dispel. But let's see here. Focus decides to go for that orange camp. Just depends on if he only goes for Auger Magi or not. To get the Dynamite Guard. And it's a one burrow tech again, it seems. There's 190 lumber, there's the tech. Czech gets a Ring of Protection, not exactly what he hoped for, but it's still fine, I guess. His Ancient Fort didn't need a tree yet, he instantly wanted to move it up there to creep somewhere, but doesn't work out so well if he needs to still deal up. Now Focus takes the whole spot himself, gets a class of attack +6, that's really quite nice for him, synergizes really well with his critical strike. Although at some point he wants some Circle of Nobility as well, just to have some more survivability, mana and all that. Now safely does this spot, he will probably creep level 2 here, then heal up and go. Or just heal up now, and what he could do as well, what I've seen from, I think it was Orc Worker at some point. While he was on the other side, he grabbed this, then he moved around like here, and then he went for this spot, and Focus seems to maybe try to go for this, or just be aggressive now. We will have to find out. But on this map there's quite some interesting creep routes that Orc can go for, but he also has to make sure that Nightlof doesn't see him. And this is actually really cool now. It seems like he wants to go for the shop. Czech pulled those creeps away because he wanted to get a Circlet and Dust from the shop. And Focus completely dodged his Demon Hunter. Ran around him out of his vision range. He was seen with the Wisp here, maybe. But Czech doesn't know where Focus is now, and Focus can creep without being bothered. While Czech is just running around trying to find him. And that gives Focus a lot of nice time. Only gets the Trollberserkers because they take bonus damage from the Grunt's normal attack damage, since they have medium armor like the Archer here. And that's some nice easy XP. Nola Overseer would have taken too long, and he also wants to do something about this right here. And maybe if he comes here in time he can still steal it. No dust yet, so he will be able to dust it. There we go, dust the Blade Master. Now he just has to make sure he doesn't hit this anymore. He could potentially try to go for Windwalk hit into another Windwalk hit, but nope. Only one Windwalk left now. Sends his Grunt into the base here to scout. He wants to scout for Hunter's Hall. Wants to see what Czech wants to go for, and also he can just harass the shop a little bit. It's quite convenient. Tech almost finished. And no Hunter's Hall this time for Czech, although last time he got it really late as well, so we will see. Focus will try to get this now, and Czech not being aware of it. Focus gets the creep, gets the Ring of Protection +2. Which is of course not exactly the best, but getting this whole creep spot now is quite a big deal. A lot of XP, will almost reach level 3. No boots on Demon Hunter, so if he just blocks with the Grunt here, he won't be able to pick the Grunt off. And it's definitely in favor of Focus right now this game. There's the Ancient of Wonders again. Still no Hunter's Hall. I guess this is going to be Talon play indeed. There we go, it's a Beastmaster, this is Talon play. like what most people are used to, I suppose. Blightmaster still missing 1 XP for the level up, didn't get the Wisp because of the detonate. It was quite crucial to get the detonate, else the level up would have changed quite a bit. TC coming as well, Spirit Lodge Beastary. He just needs to keep his buildings safe now. Now the issue with having done so much creeping and especially doing this, he's so low HP that he has a hard time defending now, so that might be quite hard. He will have to use Heal Pot most likely, and he might even lose both of his grunts, depends on how it works out. But there's the TC with the Shockwave actually. Usually you see TC level 1 go for Endurance Aura first for creeping and because he would get mana burn anyway. But a Shockwave now to pick off that archer, he didn't have dust. And just to have more burst damage to get the Night Elf out of here. Nice deny on the Quillbeast, that's just beautiful. Got the level 3 on the Blade Master though. And he's healthy enough to easily drive Check away here. Especially because he denied that Angel of Wonders from coming up earlier. There was no Staff of Preservation for Check, which is quite a big deal. And now Focus has enough time to get some creeping done, be aggressive with his Blightmaster, and also get his tech units going. While Check, going for a usual tier 3 tech, halfway done, will start Talent production anytime soon now, and a Talent Adept upgrade as well. And now just moving that way with his Blight, wants to probably pick up this item. I don't think he wants to share experience, but apparently he does. There we go, Circle of Ability, that's perfect. He needs some more survivability and such, if he wants to be effective. I mean, having 5 claws of attack, for example, is nice, but then your Blightmaster just gets focused and that's it. You rather want to have 2 circlets and like 2 claws and 1 glass of haste, for example. But anyway, finds a replenishment potion. Check that is, and that's quite nice to heal his Beastmaster up. Focus can cancel it, he didn't see it in time, he wasn't focused on his Blightmaster, so he just went walk right when he got attacked. Would have been nice to cancel that one. But still, Check just wants to buy time now. Doesn't want to let the orc creep too much, because he himself can creep too much. He has his Angel 4 in base, there's no spots close to his base that he could creep with it, but he's in trouble. He has Staff of Preservation, he can staff his Beastmaster out, there you go, there we go. But he gets his Demon Hunters around, really beautifully done by Check. Just going for the Beastmaster so much that he doesn't need Ensnare for him. If he would have Ensnared him, I think he was out of range anyway. He could have prevented the Staff of Preservation, but really just pulling the Town Portal out of the Demon Hunter instead is much better than getting a level 1 hero at this point. Because now Check has to play so much more careful, because he doesn't have the TP anymore, he can't get out of sticky situations and such, and that allows Focus to play a bit more aggressively, and especially with creeping. While Check has to be really careful now. Level 2 Demon Hunter, level 1 Beastmaster. This is quite usual to see those kind of hero levels in this matchup. And that especially means that it's not going so nice for the Night Elf. But still, he's getting his mass upgrade now, getting more talents going. Got Tinker as well with that Quillbeast accompanying him. While Focus just wants to get that level 3 TC, brings the Peons already as well, at least some of them, for splitting some Spirit Link damage. And he wants to make sure that Check doesn't creep anymore. Now Focus could have gone for more creeping, but the thing with that is he would have taken more damage, no healing salves in his inventory. So it would have cost him so much time to creep and then still try to heal up if he wanted to. He'd rather go for creep checking because as Orc it's usually more important in this matchup to not let the Night Elf creep instead of getting level 3 TC yourself. Now, instant Blightmaster focused a little bit, he wasn't Spirit Link yet. He definitely needs to get that Spirit Link going, there we go. He still got Immo Pot and such. Instant Demon Hunter focus as well. He's in quite some trouble because there's no safety items for the Demon Hunter, no heal scrolls, no Immo Pot. Beautiful ensnares on his talent, so he picks talent after talent off with those raiders and his units while still keeping the heroes really busy. And he just got like what? 4 talents? 3 or 4 talents here? And I think actually he didn't even lose anything. That was a really good trade. And especially he kept Check from creeping. Now Check knows that Focus just wants to take this creep sword now. And tries to go for some creeping himself, which is definitely the right call. Because he has to somehow get back into this. It's not gonna be easy for Check though, that's for sure. 5th burrow coming in, so he will break upkeep soonish. And what did he... Oh my god, it's so good! Really, Focus's item like today is insane. Healing wards are just perfect now. Not necessarily in a fight because they can easily get picked off by Quillbeast and such, but now it's perfect for completely healing up his army, especially as Orc with using Spirit Link, all of your units are damaged, so you get so much value out of that. That healing ward drop allows him to heal up his army almost completely 3 times in a row, basically. While Czech didn't actually go for Expo spot, he wanted to go for this to get a nice consumable item. Gets a Book of the Dead though, which completely sucks at this point, unless he can get rid of the Spirit Walkers first. Let's see if he kept it. He actually did keep it. He wants to try to get something done with it. But Blade Master has to be careful. Only one wave for the TC. No level 2 mana burn yet. And Czech has nothing. 40 supply. He lost 2 Moonwells. He's heavily supplied back. And instantly goes for Demon Hunter. Gets staffed out still in time. There was not enough ends there. But now Tinker's in trouble. Beastmaster's in trouble. So everything is in trouble. And he actually doesn't have any more healing wards. He used them already and they got killed. Which is kind of unfortunate. But Tinker dies. Beastmaster can't really get out of this as well. Focus can just brute force this. Focus is so far. He actually forgot his talents up there. That's what happened. There we have the Book of the Dead. Blightmaster has no White Walk to get out of here. He shouldn't have Cycloned him, I think, because he was around it. But, well, Demon Hunter would have died. Demon Hunter is dead. Focus is completely rolling over Czech. He dominated this game so heavily. And there's no way for Czech to still come back in his 20 supply. 25 because he's rebuilding Tinker, but he has nothing anymore. His whole base is getting completely wrecked. And Focus wins the semifinals 2-0 against Czech. And we will see him in the grand finals against either Foggy or Lolite. Actually, it is Foggy.